afternoon, Cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And welcome to our trailer reaction for Wonder Woman 84.
Yay.
This dropped today as part of DC Fandom, which we expected, so we're not surprised that we're getting a trailer for this.
Right.
Like everything else moved back
couple times
and stuff. So I'm interested to see if they actually say when the release is supposed to be on this.
Yes.
And all that jazz. So here we go. Trailer. An official. It says, I love this, official main trailer instead of trailer number one or teaser trailer.
Right.
The official main trailer. All the other ones are sub mains. And
right.
So here we go. Wonder Woman 84 and go.
This world is not yet ready for all that you will do.
Nice.
Your time will come, Diana. And everything will be different.
Oh.
She's riding the lightning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, and they're doing the colors too.
Citizens of the world, I'm here to change your life.
Bad guy.
Anything you want, anything you dream of, you can have it. You look like you saw a ghost.
Because
seeing a ghost.
It's like not one day has passed.
I don't want to be like anyone. I want to be an apex predator.
You've always had everything, while people like me have had nothing. Well, now it's my turn. Get used to it.
Oh. Hi.
I've never been one for rules. The answer is always more. The way I fly,
Upgrades.
they will
Right.
never find us.
I forgot to tell you.
What?
Radar.
Will they shoot at us?
Oh, nice. You get to actually see her.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
I don't need these.
You know, I'm not so keen on this one. I figure you are, but you know what? I'm ready to go.
I think we can do better.
Parachute pants?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Does everybody parachute?
Bad 80s clothing.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Okay. I have thoughts, but what are your initial reactions?
It looks good. I'm ready. Kirsten
Yeah.
Wig. I was a little apprehensive about what is the cheetah thing gonna
Right,
look like, but I think
right.
it looks good.
Yeah. I like how they kind of first introduced her in this trailer in just like the 80s cheetah print outfit.
Yeah.
And I think that will probably be in maybe the start of the second act is her realizing she has powers or getting the powers or whatever, and then she becomes full-on cheetah like the comics where
I would be interested to see how she gets these powers.
So this is my thoughts. I know we don't know the story from the comics, right? We're those people who are learning from the movies and then going back and catching up on the comics. That's what it's coming down to. But I think that Pedro Pascal's character, Max, I want to say it is. I think that he has a way of giving people what they want.
Okay.
So whatever that is, so that's how we get Chris Pine to come back, because Diane wants Steve to come back, and then Kristen Wiig's character wants to be
a superhero.
apex predator. She
Yeah.
says in the trailer,
yeah.
so that gives her the ability to. So he somehow has an ability to manipulate stuff so you
Right.
have powers or
Right.
whatever you want.
Okay,
So
that makes sense.
That would make sense from
Pedro
what they showed.
Pascal with a blonde hair is a little weird.
And so was it this one? They talked about it may not have been this one, but they've said that his character is very much kind of a Donald Trump in the 80s kind of feel like
I think it was
businessman who
when they
becomes
did
the
the stills. So we
Yeah.
saw Steve
and
we saw
and a lot of people were like, it's not exactly it, but it kind of it makes sense for modern people, like and when they did the character in the original comic run, that's not what happened, but that's kind of how it looks like works here.
right.
I love the scene with Steve trying on all the 80s.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
The flag, fanny pack, and the ripped jeans. I don't even know what that was called back then. Sweater dress for men.
A lot of people complained or made jokes. I won't say complained, but a lot of people complained that in those stills they showed Steve with the fanny pack, and everybody was having a hissy fit that he was in the fanny pack, and it was just
It
like,
was the 80s.
It was
people.
the 80s. You had a fanny pack. It
Right.
was like we know we were there, and we were at the ages where we would have worn those bright colored outfits and gone to the mall and had a fanny pack. But I like that they, we've watched enough trailers now that I can go, okay, that's for Act 1, this is Act 2,
Yeah.
this is going to be Act 3, this is a big fight at the end and stuff like that. But, and I think they gave us enough in this trailer to kind of say, okay, here's the story, at least the basics of the story. What they have said is that they're not, although Wonder Woman is directly connected to Justice League and the Justice League movies and all that stuff for the DCEU, DC Universe, whatever they're calling it now. That there's not this is not a setup for something else down the line.
Right. Well, because there isn't really anything else.
So maybe because they've been holding DC after everything that happened with Justice League, shut everything down outside of Wonder Woman. So there might be connections to Flash. There might be connections to the Batman.
Yeah, well, the Batman doesn't make sense because that's supposed to be kind of a 40s film noir thing.
Actually, they've said it's an 80s and set in the 80s,
Oh,
but
okay.
also it's a film noir. It's detectives. They're going to do the world's greatest detective and not so much the fighty part of Batman.
Right.
And so you could do some references and little Easter eggs and stuff like that. But
because this is in the 80s.
Because it's in the 80s. But there's not supposed to be any direct references setting up something else.
Right.
Now that I've said that, there will at least be something in there that connects this to the rest of the universe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if it's a post-credit scene, there'll be something.
Yeah, or just some mentions or
Yeah, it'll be some billboard in the background or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wayne Industries or something.
Right.
Other than that, Riding the Lightning,
it was cool.
all the posters have been really colorful, so they use the colors in the DC thing.
Again, 80s.
Again, 80s and stuff like that. So
Her final outfit was
the
pretty
winged,
cool.
yeah, that's again straight from the comic, but we have no reference, and that has been the main thing that they've been promoting is her in that armor with the wings and stuff like that.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, I'm really excited. Anything else?
No.
All right, that's our thoughts on Wonder Woman 84, the main trailer. Let us know what you thought of the trailer and our reaction to it in the comments down below. Be nice, it's a requirement. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, follow us on all the social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All those links are in the description down below. And until next time, let me find my mouse. If we don't see you, cult members, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.